guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Janita. I am a licensed esthetician here in the state of California. But today we started off with this little tea. And look at my cup, how cute. And the reason why I love this tea is because a Yogi, I hope I'm saying it right. It's this tea right here, Yogi. And it always comes with a little message right in the back. And this one is perfect because it says, and keep in mind, this is my third tea. And this is going to be my last tea of the day. Just because, excuse me, then I won't be able to fall asleep. And to be honest with you, today I'm just going to be chit-chatting with you guys because I know that somebody needs to hear this message. And last week I didn't post and I was like, no, we cannot go 2 weeks, because if I allow to not post 2 weeks straight, then I'm gonna be okay with not posting again and then not posting again, and it's just gonna go longer. So I don't have anything to show you, but I just honestly just want to have a chit chat with any esties that come across this video, or any small business owner that is looking at opening their own business and it's just getting, started. But anywho, this little message just says, be kind to others, but always be compassionate to yourself. And that is something, you guys, excuse me, I'm gonna drink a little bit of tea before I cry. Okay, I'm gonna sit up just a little bit, and there we go, that's better. I was kind of slouching. Oh my god, but this tea is actually really good. My favorite is Positive Vibes, not Positive Vibes. I don't know, Positive. I think that's the name of the little tea, but it's like a tangy kind of flavor, and it's really, really good. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it down just so I could start this conversation with you guys. And like I said, I'm not gonna be showing you anything because, to be honest with you, I've been a little bit out of it, and when I'm out of it, it's really, really hard to give you my all, to give my videos my all. So last week, that's why I didn't post, because I've been a little bit off. But this video is the opposite. I don't want it to be sad, but I had a feeling that I had to share this. But yes, I just want to honestly just pour my heart and just kind of, so you guys get an idea. I know that a lot of people don't really talk about this on YouTube because it's kind of scary, honestly, to feel like you are failing as a small business owner. But I think it's also really important to be real for those ladies that are starting esthetician school, those ladies that are looking at getting their business started or already in their business, but for some reason their business is not thriving. I think this is for you. This is very important. And I now wanted to share this, I keep saying because it's kind of hard to talk about it, but here I am recording, talking to you, and I honestly want to be 100% transparent, because whenever I go back years from now and watch this video of myself, I know that I'm going to be proud of myself for just being honest with you guys, and especially being honest to myself. But here we go, you guys. So as you guys know, I've been on YouTube for a little bit, and my whole purpose of my YouTube channel, it started because I wanted to just express myself and it just felt so good to just talk about things, about my thoughts. It felt good just being myself, and I felt like here on camera, not knowing anybody that was gonna judge me was just felt good. And I started posting videos, and then, you know, my vision kind of drifted a little bit from what I started doing on YouTube. I enrolled in esthetician school. I started posting videos about my journey as an esthetician, and that's what's currently up. And my whole vision was sharing my knowledge here on YouTube with other estheticians, just, you know, just kind of sharing as I'm learning. Fast forward, I graduated, got my license, and I started lashing. I got certified back in March, almost the same time whenever I started Esty school. And to be honest with you, I didn't really do anything with my lashing just because it was super overwhelming. Like, school was a lot. Lashing is its own monster. Dude, you have to really dedicate yourself to lashing, because let me tell you, lashing is a lot, you know. But in the process, you know, I fell in love with facials, and I started questioning if I wanted to do lashing. Throughout the whole process, I just kind of didn't. I kind of, school, like I said, it was a lot. It was really overwhelming. And with work, because it's, you know, esthetician school is so fast paced and stuff, that I'm like, no, I'll just wait. But as I started going you know, as school went on, I kind of wasn't sure if I wanted to do lashing. I started doubting, is that really what I really want to do? I honestly fell in love with skin, but something in my head kept on going back to lashing. I felt kind of guilty because I already had spent so much money, you guys, on getting certified. And if you guys are watching and you are looking at getting certified, you know that it's not cheap. It's really expensive. And so something in me felt kind of guilty you know, having spent so much money on my certification, to now realize that lashing was my thing. It's so weird to explain, you guys, but you know, throughout the process of school, we did waxing. They also taught us waxing, and I liked it. I didn't think I was gonna like waxing, but I honestly enjoyed waxing. I really enjoyed it. But that I'm like, no, I don't think I'm gonna offer waxing or anything after school. My mind, my heart, my everything was set on facials. I knew deep inside in my soul, like your gut, everything is just, I knew I wanted to help other women with their skin. And because, as you guys see, I don't suffer from a lot of acne, but because I am on the darker spectrum, I suffer from hyperpigmentation, dark spots from just popping pimples and all that. Not having a skincare routine, but going to school was just like, oh my God, I really loved. I honestly fell in love with skincare. And throughout school, I even, as you guys know, I changed this channel from Combos with Janita to Viva Skin Lab, which is my company, Viva Skin Lab LLC. You guys, this is my baby. I seriously chose the name just based around skin. But fast forward, whenever I graduated, to be honest with you, I was still a little bit confused of what I wanted. I know that skincare is such a big monster. Oh my God, you guys. Skincare, it's its own monster. Lashes, it's its own thing. And I was kind of like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Even though my gut, my soul fell in love with skincare, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, I need to like slow down and just take a breather. Okay, so rewind. I'm not gonna lie, skincare is or can be really intimidating because you guys are dealing with somebody's skin. There is so much that goes with skin. It's not just slapping on some product and that's it. No, if you want to be successful, you need to know skin. You need to know so much, like products knowledge, and it's like I said, it's a lot. I should have done more research when I was in school. So if you're in school right now or you're thinking of enrolling in SD school, do as much research online of what you want to do, of what you want to use. There you could build student accounts. You could do so much. So I would honestly take advantage of building a student account with a bunch of brand lines that you think you're going to be using. If you are happy with Dermalogica, start buying products. Just, start when you're in school. That is something that I didn't do. I was still kind of like, wasn't sure what I wanted to do, or because like I said, I had spent so much money on getting certified on lashing that I felt like I had to stick with lashing. After graduating, I was like still on the fence of what I was gonna offer. Instead of going with my gut and instead of just who cares if I felt intimidated with skincare, I started off with lashing and waxing just because waxing can be pretty easy, but now that my business is open, now that I'm doing what I'm doing, I feel like when your business is not thriving like you want it to thrive, it kind of knocks you down, and you start to question. And you know what? At first, I was a little bit sad. I was a little bit, imposter syndrome kind of hit me, and it's been taking me a little while to shake it off. But I'm so glad that I'm so blessed. Honestly, I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed that God is putting me in this position where I kind of had to step back and really, really think of what I wanted to do. And I felt like I was starting to drift, you guys. I was starting to drift from my vision and from what I really, really love, what my gut, what my soul really loves. And I just had to be really, really honest to myself that what I'm doing right now, which is lashing and waxing, even though I enjoy doing both of them, that is not what my calling is right now. And that who cares that I spent so much money on getting certified if it's not gonna make Janita 100% happy, then why am I doing it? But then again, like I said, I started off my business with lashing and waxing. I already have, you guys, I have invested so much money around products, around just all that I think that's why I kept on going and kept on going. I had to sit down with God. I'm sorry, it's just because like I said, imposter syndrome started hitting me really, really bad, and I'm like, what are you doing? Be honest. I had to really be honest with myself, and I had to realize that I wasn't failing. that I can be successful. But in order to be successful, I really have to do what my heart tells me that I need to be doing. And even though it's embarrassing, I think it's more of an ego thing, to be honest with you. It's more of an ego thing, and that's where I had to really tell myself, do you feel if you stop offering these services, you're gonna feel like a failure? And I really had to have, like I said, a conversation with God and myself, and really be honest and true to myself, and realize that after starting this journey, I fell in love with skincare, and that's the direction that I want. I have to take my business. Thank God I'm only 3 months in, instead of being 2 years in and realizing that lashing and waxing, it was not fulfilling me. So like I said, even though it sucks, but it's a blessing in disguise, because I finally am getting the opportunity. I'm giving myself, God is giving me the opportunity to really take a leap at what I fell in love with, and that is skincare. I'm not gonna lie, even though after talking to God and realizing that skincare is where my heart is, I felt like a failure, because I put so much time and effort in lashing and waxing, and just because it's not cute, crying is not cute. But like I said, to all my fellow esties, to all, I just wanted to make this video, because I just wanted to tell you that it's okay, that it might not feel good to pivot. If you're already starting to do something, or you're thinking about starting something, don't do things just because. Do them because your gut is telling, your heart, you know when something is calling your name, and when you're iffy about something. If it's not, I follow this podcaster, and his name is the Mindset Mentor. He said, if it's not a fuck yeah, then it's not for you. But if it's a fuck yeah, then go for it. He always talks about that, and I should have listened to my gut from the beginning. I should have listened to my heart. I should have listened to every inch of my body, because I knew that skincare was it. But something in me didn't want to I felt like I was throwing away money. I was throwing away time with lashing. So I tried to give it a shot. I really, really did. These last 3 months have been, I really gave it a shot. But I don't think my soul is in it 100%. If you're in your own journey and you're an esthetician and you started going to SD to lash, or to be a waxer, to be or the opposite, if you went in there for skincare but you end up falling in love with something else, follow your gut, follow what your heart is telling you. Don't follow what you think you should be doing because you already put time and money into it. Follow your gut feeling, because usually that is the right answer. And that is the only thing that is going to bring you joy, and that it's going to bring you peace in what you're doing. And at the end of the day, it's going to bring you prosperity in your business. Or if you're working for somebody else, I guess what I'm trying to say is we are only here in this earth for such a short period of time, because we never know when our lives get cut short. So just do you. Do what your soul is telling you to do. And if you already started something else, but your gut is not, your whole soul, your body is not into it 100%, then it's okay. You're not a failure. You're just pivoting. And you know what? Take it as a blessing, just like I am. Take it as a blessing and just do what your soul and what your heart is telling you to do. Don't be unhappy. Don't be doing something. Like I told my husband, you know what? I did. Sorry, I'm just so emotional because I've been feeling so freaking off. I've been feeling this imposter syndrome. Like, who the hell do you think you are? Who the hell did you think about creating a business? Like, you're nobody. Like, and then like it's just, no, I am who God says I am. And pivoting is nothing bad. I'm not a failure for not wanting to do something or for trying to like pivot, you know? It was just, I didn't listen to my gut feeling from the beginning. I didn't. And it's okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Oh, like I was telling you guys, I told my husband I didn't go to school to become an esthetician or my own business, to have my own business, to be stressing. That was not the purpose of me going to school and trying to be my own business owner. Like, I was stressing, you guys. I was stressing all the freaking time about just what I was doing. And that was just a red flag. If you're really, really stressing to the point where you're not enjoying it and everything just seems like it's crumbling down, then it's just a sign that it might not be for you. Well, that was how I felt. I felt like things weren't falling into place because God has another purpose for me, and what I'm doing right now was not it. And I'm so glad, like I said, even though I'm crying, I'm so happy that God did to me, that He spoke to me now instead of waiting a few years down the line to realize that lashing was not for me. And yeah, but that is where I'm at right now, you guys. That's why last Tuesday I didn't post. That's why I've been MIA from my Instagram. I also stopped posting on Instagram. I was just not feeling myself. I was I'm already dealing with a bunch of other health issues, and on top of that, I was dealing with, just not being 100% on my business, not doing, just stressing and not just feeling so weird, and things not falling into place like they should, because I do believe when something is meant for you, things just fall into place so easy. Like, God knows what He's doing. He will put every single detail in place for you. I'm not saying you don't struggle, that it's going to be a walk in the park. That's not it. You still have to, fight for what you want. You still have to work hard, but things just don't fall into place like they should. And I feel like that was the case with me. I was trying to push something that is not meant for me, that just didn't feel 100%, that didn't fuel my heart 100%. And when you know something is for you, listen to your gut, listen to God. He talks to you in so many different ways that you could not imagine. I need to be in skincare. Yes, it's gonna be intimidating, it's gonna be hard, but you know what? We all start somewhere, and that is where my direction needs to be at. That is where my focus needs to be at. If I want to be a good esthetician, then I need to start now, not wait till 2 years from now. I need to start now and put all my focus on just skincare. As a new Esty, offering so many things, my head was just all over the place. I was so overwhelmed, you guys. And to be honest, skincare is where my heart is, where my soul is, and I already knew it. As soon as I started learning skincare, you guys, I knew that it was for me. I started doubting myself about lashing, but it's okay. I went for it, and I'm so glad God just kind of had to ground me. He had to ground me just a little bit. I'm glad I started having that imposter syndrome, because that's where it all started, is just doubting myself and just realizing that I had to go through that for me to be 100% honest with myself, that I was focusing on that. I was drifting from my dream, because it didn't just happen right away. It's been going on. I've been drifting from what I really want to do in my career, and that was skincare. And I had to pivot and put all my and I need to start putting all my focus on growing as a skin therapist, as an esthetician. And yeah, you guys, so I hope that you guys got something out of this video. Even though I'm not physically showing you something, I honestly hope that you take something out of this video. But thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah. And if you are here to the end, thank you so much. Sending you guys all good vibes from the bottom of my heart. To my 7-10 viewers, you know who you are. You're always viewing my videos. Thank you so much. And yeah, don't forget to share. If you enjoyed this video, this little talk, if you think somebody needs it in their life, or they're feeling down, or whatever the case is, if you think this video would help them, go ahead and share. But anywho, you guys, thank you so much for chit-chatting with me. I know this combo was long, but it was so needed. I feel so much better, to be honest with you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, you guys.